What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be making a tier list ranking our top pink diamonds right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM from S tier all the way down through F tier. Now, don't mind the two Robert Covingtons. I got a little bit above my... I got a little carried away, okay? I got panicked. I was like, oh no, I forgot Robert Covington. So I added an extra one. That's fine. But yeah, we got some of our best pink diamonds. If I left anybody off the list, I apologize. But I really tried to get the best of the best here. Now, let's start off with Pink Diamond Dr. J. I think A tier is the right spot. I still really like Dr. J. I feel like at this stage, you can get a pretty souped up Dr. J without having to spend a ton of MT. But after using Dr. J a bunch on my No Money Spent, time has came and time has went, and simply put, Dr. J is no longer that GOAT tier. He is no longer what he once was. Yes, the card is still really good. You can absolutely use him. He can play, he can compete. But his release is still on normal. His defense is still good, but it's just not any longer like the best of the best. He's just good. That's all you can say about Dr. J is at this stage, he's just good. I've got the same sentiment about Paul George. The card is really, really solid. Do I think he is anything, different than, Dr. J? The cards are very similar, to be honest. They are slightly different, but to me, both cards are deserving of that A tier. Pink Diamond LeBron. I gotta go A tier as well. I really like LeBron. The problem with Bron is his releases are normal. The problem with Bron is the fact that even his defensive stats, stuff like that, is not S tier. It's just not, especially the three ball. There's just stats with that LeBron James that leaves something to be desired. Pink Diamond Giannis, I gotta go A tier as well. The thing with Giannis is this: I am so confident shooting with Giannis Antetokounmpo in this game, whether it's a 67 three ball or a 85 three ball. To me, I'm gonna be confident shooting with Giannis. Victor Wembanyama up next. I don't even love Wemby that much, but you've got to throw him at S tier. I do want you guys to know there is a big difference between Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama and Opal Wemby, between their speed, their ability to rebound, all those types of things. There is a big difference. So if you have Galaxy Opal Wemby, just know there is a big difference between the two cards. But Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama is still S tier. Michael Beasley, another S tier card. I still green way more with Pink Diamond Michael Beasley than I do with Dark Matter Michael Beasley. Now, I'm not saying he is better than Dark Matter Michael Beasley because I don't believe that, but I do want you guys to know and realize that the Pink Diamond Michael Beasley is an absolute stud, and you should never miss with this card. His jump shot is so silky smooth that if you are missing with Michael Beasley, I really think it's a you problem. And again, I'm not one that I even run Michael Beasley on my main account, Pink Diamond, anymore. I run him on my No Money Spent. But his fade is so good. His release is so good. There's just not any real downsides to Michael Beasley, in my opinion. Easy S tier. Michael Cooper, this stage C tier. Doug Christie, liked him for his time. I don't know. B tier maybe. I do think he's better than Michael Cooper. Jonathan Bender, here's the thing for Bender is he's 7 feet tall, so you gotta at least respect it. I do think A tier is the right tier. I feel like his release is kind of weird though for Jonathan Bender. The card's obviously good. I do think A tier is the right tier. Dyson Daniels, you've got to go A tier, maybe even close to S tier. If you're talking about Pink Diamond point guards, he is, in my opinion, at least close to S tier. He's gonna knock down shots. He plays good defense. Dyson's really solid A tier. Jeff Green, D tier. The card's not very good. Eddie Curry, I'm gonna go B tier with. I do think Eddie Curry's good. I think you gotta argue A tier though for Eddie Curry. If you're talking about one of the best budget centers in the game, Eddie Curry's definitely up there. So I am gonna leave him at A tier. I do think that is the right spot for Mr. Eddie Curry. Dante Exum, I don't know, man. C tier, I think the card's fine. Robert Covington, I think you've got to go A tier. Look, he is massive on the floor. I'd even argue he's better than Dr. J and Paul George base cards. I'm gonna do something. I think Covington's better than them. I genuinely do. So if you don't agree, it's fine. But I think Covington's better than Dr. J and Paul George. I think he's that good. Amir Caspi, he's fine. He's going to shoot the ball well. But again, outside of that, I don't think he's that great. I'm going to go C tier. Wendell Carter Jr., C tier as well. Just not great. Keith Van Horn, really solid option. I do think B tier is the right tier. He is going to knock down shots. He's going to play decent defense. I think Wendell Carter Jr. is a card that I don't want to sit here and hype him up too much, but I feel like he's low-key underrated. I'm going to go C tier, but I think he's underrated. Dylan Brooks, this one's tough. I think he's more the Doug Christie, Michael Cooper level than the Dr. J. Paul George level, but I don't hate Dylan Brooks at all. Mark Williams, he's massive on the floor. I think B tier is the right tier. Is he as good as Eddie Curry? I think it's close. I do think I prefer Eddie Curry over Mark Williams, though. Anthony Morrow, gonna green shots, C tier, though. Doesn't play any defense. Bobby Portis, just not great. Like, Bobby Portis, I feel like, at least in play now, is always like an interesting card, but I'm putting him at D tier. The card's just not great. Larry Nance Jr. is fine, but he's just not great either. I'm throwing him at C tier. Starting to see this thing balance out a little bit more, which I like. Thabo Cephalosha, not bad. Do think he's a C tier caliber shooting guard. KPJ, solid enough option to go in C tier. Don't necessarily love him. He's going to knock down shots. Has that KPJ base. Do got to throw him at that C tier. Matisse Thybulle, I think, is actually really solid. Is he Dr. J PG level? I got to do this. I got to move Dr. J and PG up. And then I got to move some guys around. Because I don't like the fact that, like, look, I don't like the fact that I was, you know, slandering them too much. Do I think Covington is better than them? Yes. If anything, I'll move Covington up, to be honest. Sasha Vujacic, B tier. He is 6'7", but his player build's not that good. The card's just not that great, in Sasha Vujacic, and, you know, Dyson Daniels is going to walk circles around him. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. I've tried using Sasha, you know, and making him work in challenges and stuff. The card's just not good. Anthony Black is extremely good. Is he A tier? Is he S tier? I think it's close. I'm going to leave him at A tier, right in there with Mr. Dyson Daniels. Isaiah Hartenstein's not very good. Like, his release just stinks. And again, I'm not trying to hate on Hartenstein, but with this bad release, it's really tough. C tier for the card, I guess. Chris Humphries, don't like him. C tier. I'm putting Humphries at D tier. I really don't like the card. Donovan Clingan, S tier. I mean, again, I'm not going to put that many cards at S tier. Donovan Clingan absolutely does deserve it. Is he better than Victor Wembanyama Pink Diamond? I actually think he is. I think it's close, but if you're asking me Pink Diamond Wemby or Pink Diamond Donovan Clingan, I think I'm taking Donovan Clingan. I think, obviously, offensively, he's not going to be as good as Wemby, but I think as far as, like, the full picture, I do like Donovan Clingan slightly more. Matt Bonner is extremely, extremely good. A tier for the card. I mean, one of your better Pink Diamonds that you guys could ever ask for. Great player build. Gonna knock down shots. Matt Bonner is an absolute stud. I've played against him a couple of times, and he absolutely cooks me. And he's great defensively because of that wide player model and player build. I really do like Matt Bonner. I think he's an absolute beast, absolute stud. If you've got him. Jabari Smith Jr., I think you got to go A tier. Is he the best shooting guard on this list? I think for base cards, he is. Like, I think if you're asking me base, you know, him or base Dr. J, I think it's Jabari. And honestly, I don't even think it's particularly close. I think Jabari is that good. PJ Tucker, I'm going to go C tier probably. He's just undersized. Like, what is he? 6'5" at the 2. I know he's out of position, but the card's just not great. Onyeka Okongwu, look, I mean, I'm going to throw him at B tier because he's got a good length, a good frame. It's just like offensively, the card really doesn't give you anything. So for Okongwu, I think it's tough. I'm going to put him at that B tier. Nickeil Alexander-Walker up next. I think he's so underrated on this game. Like, yeah, Anthony Black probably is better, so I'm going to go B tier. But I think Nickeil is underrated. I actually think he's a card that you guys can use, and he can really, really play well for you. Hersey Hawkins stinks. D tier. Guy Santos, not great. C tier. Big Wang up next is a beast. A tier for Wang. I think the card's a stud. They made him right-handed for whatever reason 2K wanted to. There's no reason the card should be right-handed. 2K made him right-handed, but Big Wang is an absolute beast. A tier. There's really no questions asked. He's not as good as Donovan Clingan, but the card is extremely good in A tier. Bruce Brown, I mean C tier. The card's not very good. Larson up next. He's fine. B tier. And then I have a duplicate Covington. There's a lot of times that I just end up deleting F tier. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you guys to have one of these cards and for me to tell you guys they're unusable. Because a lot of these cards you can ultimately go and use. Now for me, if I was looking in your guys' shoes at this tier list and trying to, figure it out, like if you have any of these S tier cards, they can compete at that top level. A tier cards are really good, can compete at a high tier. B tier or lower is where it starts getting tougher and tougher. Anybody that is honestly in C tier or lower is not a card I'd recommend running. So hopefully that helps you guys out with kind of this pink diamond. It's a pink diamond tier list, but you could just say budget tier list because, I mean, that's really what this is. All of these cards are budget cards in this game and cards that are super cheap. I think, you know, when I was building my squad builder the other day, Dyson was actually way more expensive than I thought he would be. But again, all of these cards still should be relatively cheap. That's going to wrap it up for my video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.